Flying home at the end, Mossman just behind them with King Lotto, followed in by Golden Award. Further back then came Stanzac, and the last few over the line, Essential Angel in company with our partner Pleasant Air and Dash of Bay.
1 Dracula, 290 and 150. 11 St Clement's Bell, 320 for third. 6 Traditional, 250. 9 Lease, 380.
OK, number 1 Dracula to pay $3 and 170. 11 St Clement's Bell, 230, and 6 Traditional, possibly third there at 240.
By Larry Cassidy has got the money. He was angling for a run on the inside. It took a while for that run to come, and then he had to go between King Lotto and Stanzag. It took a while for that run to come. But when the runs came, he took full advantage of it. He dashed quickly, and he's been able to get the prize. Number 1 Dracula. Larry Cassidy is the winner. It gives him 2 Group 1s in his 2-year-old season and might just about seal Horse of the Year for him. Number 11 is second. St Clement's Bell, a terrific run by that filly. St Clement's Bell, Greg Childs second, and 6 is third. Traditional, ridden by Shane Dye. Traditional third. Number 3 Mossman has finished fourth. 1:11.63 confirmed after the running of the sires. Dracula by Quest for Fame out of awards ceremony. A KO Star mare is raced by the Woodland Stud Syndicate. The managers J.H. and R.W. Ingham. Trained by John Hawkes, written by Larry Cassidy. Second, St Clement's Bell by Don't Say Hayado. And out of a mare called St Clemens. Trained by Russell Cameron, written by Greg Charles.
All right, at the barrier, Newcastle.
This is the
on the program. They're off. And Royal Rubiton on the inside jumped away very well with Bento, and out quickly also Ruling Regent, beginning well as Kiora Star, and just in behind them is Grand Bay, settling into stride. And over on the outside, Kiora Star, one of the leaders here in company with Storm Boy near the insider. And Bento going quickly to head them off in the early stages. Bento goes to the front and settling down, leads a length and a half in advance here of Storm Boy, and Grand Bay's in close touch behind them, followed closely by Plushka on the inside with Kit's Challenger. A bit further back, Kiora Star, followed by Sir Boom. It's My Sin has got a fair way back, and they were followed next over on the inside by Royal Rubiton, followed then by Ruling Regent. A good long gap to Diamond Tipped on the inside of Source of Divorce, followed by Hong Kwok Star, and the Golden Greek as last of all. Bento in charge down the side by a neck on Storm Boy, length to Grand Bay. Over on the inside, getting a nice run as Plushka as they come up towards the home turn, followed by Kiora Star, and wide on the track making a run now. It's My Sin. Royal Rubiton in behind them looking for a run, followed by Kit's Challenge and Diamond Tipped as they round the home turn. Bento as the leader, about to be tackled by Grand Bay. It's My Sin down the outside, running home solidly is the danger. It's My Sin over on the outside, grabbing these leaders halfway down the running. Hong Kwok Star finishing very quickly with Source of Divorce down the outside. It's My Sin, tackled by Hong Kwok Star, who hit the front. Hong Kwok Star. Hong Kwok Star wins from It's My Sin, and Sir Boom's run home well for third. Fourth home, Source of Divorce, followed by Plushka, Royal Rubiton, Ruling Regent, Grand Bay, followed by Bento and the Golden Greek, Storm Boy. Well back, Kit's Challenge, followed by Kiora Star, and Diamond Tips run last. And just when it looked as if It's My Sin had the race in her keeping, along has come Hong Kwok Star with a very strong run to tip it out. Number 5, the winner, Hong Kwok Star, ridden by Matthew Allen. In the Ferrero Rocher handicap, defeats number 4, It's My Sin, ridden by Eddie Wilkinson. Number 1 is third, Sir Boom, ridden by Adam Murphy. Hong Kwok Star, $8.50 and $2.50, trained by Doug Harrison at Cranbourne. For Mr. Bill Fan, a 6-year-old chestnut gelding by Straight Strike from Sierra Sand, Matthew Allen, the winning rider. She's been overdue for a win too, Hong Kwok Star. Seems to run innumerable minor placings, but has broken through here today, getting up to beat the favourite It's My Sin every chance, and Sir Boom has rattled home well for third ahead of Source of Divorce, and Plushka over to the inside with Grand Bay. Hong Kwok Star, Matthew Allen in the 5th of the afternoon, $8.50 and $2.50, beating 4 It's My Sin, ridden by Eddie Wilkinson at $1.61. Sir Boom third, Adam Murphy pays $2.50, the time 1:11.7. Number 13 ran fourth, that was Source of Divorce, and in that order following them home was Plushka and Grand Bay on the inside. $8.50, $2.50 for Hong Kwok Star, $1.60 It's My Sin, and Sir Boom $2.50, Quinella $16.80, Exacta $39.70, and the trifecta $194.30 back to Matthew. Race 6 to follow is the Western's Quattro handicap at $3.20.
Rightio, John, we'll talk to you then. In the meantime, the Gold Coast Race 5, $10 Brighter Scene, Guy 9.20, $8.40 Carol.
Racing here in the sixth event of the day from Rosehill Gardens, and Kidlat first to leave the machine and leads about a length and a half on Mile of Prince as they settle into stride. Travelling third, the rails Blazing Flight. Then Special Effects, Noble Challenge caught out wide from Burrito, and on the inside Crafty Bow, Saltash Castle, Clear Memory, and Bridal Chance must be 6 deep and last. They race on past the 800 metres, and Kidlat shot away 2.5 the break Blazing Flight. Nearly 2 lengths to Mile of Prince, a length and a half to Crafty Bow, and a similar margin Special Effects. Wide out as Noble Challenge, Burrito closer to the rails, and then a gap to Clear Memory. Bridal Chance very, very wide, and Saltash Castle's travelling in last posse. Racing to the corner at the 500 metres, and Kidlat leads the way by about 2 lengths Blazing Flight as they flatten for the run of the wire. 2 to Crafty Bow, a similar gap then to Noble Challenge. Bridal Chance has dropped out a conspicuous last as they come to the 250. Kidlat the leader, still about a length and a half clear. On the outside, Noble Challenge is starting to pick up the bit, and he's coming quickly, and then comes Blazing Flight, but Kidlat's still the leader. Noble Challenge's run has ended, and Kidlat is going to win again. Well, the good track was no hindrance either, and Kidlat, better known as a mudlark, he handled the good and won it easily from either Blazing Flight or Noble Challenge, then Saltash Castle, Crafty Bow, Burrito, My Prince, Special Effects, Clear Memory, and Bridal Chance was 6 deep most of the way and has finished stone motherless last.
Number 6, Kidlat, 410, 180. 4, Blazing Flight to return 340, and 5 for third, Noble Challenge, $2 even. Daily double on 10 and 6 to return a dividend of $82.40.
Good today, as well as he handles the wet. And number 6, Kidlat, has scored from 5 and 4. Noble Challenge and Blazing Flight. Number 6, the winner, Kidlat, on the tote, 420 and 180. Number 5, Noble Challenge, has returned a dividend of $1.90, and Blazing Flight, number 4, and it's paid $3 neat. 6, 5 and 4, Kidlat by snippets from Our Liberal Lady. John Morrissey for the Gundaroo Stud Syndicate, managed by R.K. Lees and L. Hoyle, and written by apprentice Glenn Perry. He has won in good ground in the past, but he's a real knob in the heavy, so he's a very versatile horse.
15-5-12, Perth, 15-5-12.
Sweet Way, Bob Thompson, Andrew Payne, and Blazing Flight. His second run from a lengthy spell by Bengal Fire, Fine Flight, 6-year-old brown gelding, Mel Eggleston, Paul Falvey. 6 ran 4th in the event. 8 ran 4th rather, and that was Saltash Castle. 6.54 in 1:10.45. 1:10.45, 34.81 was the sectional time. Saltash Castle didn't race home as well as many expected, and the winning margin was 1 3/4 lengths with a short half head between second and third. 1 3/4, a short half head. That's Sydney, race number 6, as Rod has.
Okay, let's have a look at the Brisbane update for race number 6 on the program. The Queensland Oaks due to go at 3:10. Number 1 there, Only a Lady, 15.
They're racing in the Queensland Oaks. Royal Sanction near the inside, fast away. Lavolta left the gates nicely. She's going forward. Zabwatch is going forward in the early part. And Melora showing plenty of speed from out wide, going up to contest the premier spot. Once Upon a Crime is there with Startro. Just behind them, Friends and Lovers. And then Palaya, Zacaline in between horses, Perfect Cocktail, Only a Lady. Then Sister Teresa, 21 Carat, and Subway last of all. There go the fillies to the turn out of the straight in the Queensland Oaks. And as they negotiate the bend, the leader here, Once Upon a Crime, moving up on the outside of Zabwatch. A length and a half away, third is Melora. She's sliding into a beautiful trailing position. She's just one off the rails. Palaya on her outside. Royal Sanction, 5th the inside. A length further back then to Zacaline, who's improving quickly, but she's 3 deep. She's starting to go up on the outside of Melora. Midnight Babe is next in the centre. 1 length further back to Startro, followed by Friends and Lovers. And then La Volta, who's drifted back worse than midfield. Speed starting to slacken off a little bit as they race towards the back. Only a Lady and Sea Whiz next with Perfect Cocktail. Then Sister Teresa, Subway. And 21 Carat is last of all. 1,300 metres left to go. And Palaya, she was sitting out wide, so he let her slide, and she's gone to the front now. It's Palaya crossing over onto the rails, leading by a length. In second, Bertha's Once Upon a Crime. And Zabwatch is making a dash now, going up on the outside of Palaya to go to the lead. A new leader. 1,100 metres out. Zabwatch in front, 3/4 of a length on Palaya. Once Upon a Crime, Startro, 3rd and 4th. Followed by Melora, who's been ridden a treat. She's 5th over on the inside. 1 to Zacaline, getting it a little bit closer. Then Royal Sanction and Midnight Babe. La Volta next on the outside of Friends and Lovers, followed by Only a Lady, Seawiz Perfect, Cocktail, Sister Teresa, then Subway, and 21 Carats last of all. Coming down the side, Zabwatch in front, 700 metres out. Palaya's second, over on the rails, a neck behind the leader, followed by Star Trek, Once Upon a Crime. Melora's on the rails, looking for the way clear now, followed by Zacaline. Then Midnight Babe starting to close on the leaders. A length further back to La Volta in the centre, Friends and Lovers. Coming to the outside, Only a Lady, 21 Carat is sweeping wide, and then Seawiz and Sister Teresa back near the rear. Zabwatch in front of Palaya. They're in the straight now, 300 metres to go. Melora's popped the big question. She's sprinting quickly on the outside, and she's hit the front. It's Melora racing away from them at the 200. A length and a half clear. Zacaline is up to second and giving chase. Midnight Babe and 21 Carat on the outside. Melora's in front. Zacaline going to her with every stride. Midnight Babe on the outside. Zacaline poked the nose in front. Midnight Babe dived. Oh, close. Photo finish. It's a photo between Zacaline and Midnight Babe. Nothing in it. 21 Carat the outside, Melora, and the fast finishing Sister Teresa in a photo for third, followed in by La Volta. Next home was on the outside there, Once Upon a Crime, Perfect Cocktail. Further back came Friends and Lovers, and then Palaya Seawiz. Further back was Only a Lady, and the last two over the line were Startro and Royal Sanction.
Photo 3 Zacaline, 8.10 the win, 2.50 for the place, or 9 Midnight Babe, 14.30 and 3.50 for third, 12.21 Carat, 11.60, or 6 Melora, $2.
On the Super Tab, 3 Zacaline, 7.90, 2.50, or number 9 Midnight Babe at $17, 3.80. Those for third, number 12, 21 Carat, 11.10, or 6 Melora, 1.90.
Number 3 is Zacaline. Number 3 is Zacaline. Shane Dye has got the judge's nod. Zacaline, trained by Gay Waterhouse. 2 Oak wins, or 2 Oaks wins. The South Australian Classic to the Sydney trained filly, and now the Queensland Classic Tour. Zacaline, written by Shane Dye, has been able to get the prize. Caught a little wide early, but too good for them in the run to the line. Outgunning Midnight Babe. 3 is Zacaline. RS Dye first. Second place goes to number 9, Midnight Babe, written by Brian York. And third, number 6, Melora, ridden by Vin Colgan. When she sprinted clear as they headed for home, I thought she was home, but she couldn't hold the finishing bursts of Zacaline and Midnight Babe. Let's go down.
All right, 396 about to move in Newcastle.
Correct.
This is
And Buck Henry bounced away quickly with Dry Humour. And when they settle into stride, Jiminy travelling forward, so too is Blazing Sun going around the outside. Jiminy going across now to take up the running from Blazing Sun. Just behind those is Aspire on the inside of Destrero. Buffer's Pride 3 and 4 wide going around Dry Humour. 2 further back in the race, Buck Henry, 1 to Fluid Motion. They're followed by Just Anything. And 2 lengths to Ironstone last of all. Down the back they race towards 1,000. Jiminy in front. A length and a half now to Blazing Sun, and Buffer's Pride goes up third. 1 then to Aspire from Destrero. Dry Humour running 6-3 away from the fence. 2 further back than Buck Henry outside of Just Anything. Fluid Motion back on the fence, and Ironstone last of all at the 800 turn. The leader Jiminy a good length and a half in front of Blazing Sun and Buffer's Pride the outside. 2 or 3 further back is Destrero. Around the outside of it went Dry Humour. Then Just Anything around further back, Buck Henry dropping out Aspire. Then Ironstone and Fluid Motion second last. 550 metres to go. The leader Jiminy 1 and a half in front of Buffer's Pride and Blazing Sun. Further back Buck Henry trying to push up in the centre, followed by Just Anything and Dry Humour, and then Ironstone. Right off the fence, the leader Jiminy up to the turn, a length in front of Buffer's Pride, followed further back by Just Anything, Dry Humour and Buck Henry behind those. Jiminy straightened up a length and a half in front of Buffer's Pride. Then further back Blazing Sun from Buck Henry and Just Anything. Jiminy in front going down to the 180 metre mark, a length and a half Buffer's Pride. Then Just Anything followed out wider by Ironstone, but Jiminy still in front of Buffer's Pride and Ironstone, and Jiminy all the way. Jiminy scores by nearly a length Buffer's Pride, a half away third Ironstone. Then Just Anything, Dry Humour. Further back Buck Henry, a gap in the race, Blazing Sun, Fluid Motion, Destrero, and Aspire was gone at the 800 metre mark, tailed off.
And the winner number 6, Jimity, at $12.60 for the win, and for the place $3.30. 3 Buffer's Pride, $1.60. Third 8 Ironstone at $1.80.
6 Jimity to return 12.30 and 3 even. Number 3 Buffer's Pride, 1.60. 8 Ironstone, 2 even.
And he's held Buffer's Pride all the way up the home running, with Ironstone best of the back markers getting into third placing.
All right, it should be 6, 3 and 8. Repeat again, Newcastle 7.
They're racing, and an even dispatch it was too. Born to Dance on the inside, one of the best away, commencing nicely. Stony Bay wider out. Revenge and Sir Rossi are in the leading group, followed closely by Royalty Galore, Hunter Winemaker, then Yobro Nasserich, followed by Mars King Magic, and then comes Foramore. And the last couple as they go past the Judd Soup Kitchen and Praise Indeed. Stony Bay to the front clearly now, and out of the straight past the 2,000 metres, Stony Bay by 3, Sir Rossi, third Revenge and Born to Dance fourth. Fifth and wider is Hunter Winemaker. Deeper still is Foramore, the jock having no luck trying to get closer to the rails. Royalty Galore settling midfield, and a horse off the fence, a length and a half to Magic wide. Racing in the centre, Yobro, Nasserich on the fence, 2 to the favourite Mars King, and the joint tail enders are Praise Indeed and Soup Kitchen. Racing along to the second corner here at the 1550, and Stony Bay untroubled to make play. About 2.5 to 3 lengths on Foramore, getting closer to the rails. Sir Rossi a length away third, then Hunter Winemaker, 1 Revenge and 2 Born to Dance, 1 Royalty Galore, followed by its stablemate Nasserich on the inside of Magic, 1 to Yobro, about 3 then to Mars King. They're stringing out, and 2 to Praise Indeed and Soup Kitchen. Along the back of the course at the halfway mark at 1,200 to travel, and Stony Bay making play, 2 lengths Foramore, 3 Hunter Winemaker, 1 Revenge ahead, Sir Rossi the inside, followed closely by Magic and Born to Dance. A length and a half further back is Nasserich, and then Royalty Galore, who's starting to make some ground now as they bunch a little going onto the far corner. Yobro getting back on the inside of Magic now, and 2 lengths to Mars King, a length Soup Kitchen, and a half length to Praise Indeed. Coming onto the side, 700 to go, and Stony Bay's been the leader from the word go. He's about 2 lengths on Foramore, similar margin Revenge, and then Hunter Winemaker. A length and a half further back is Born to Dance, followed by Royalty Galore. Over on the inside is Sir Rossi, a length to Magic, a length and a half further back is Mars King, about to be wound up, and then Nasserich, followed closely by Soup Kitchen, and then Praise Indeed and Yobro as they round the corner. And Stony Bay first for home. Justin Sheehan going on Stony Bay, riding in with a whip. He's a length on Revenge, taking ground off the old fella. 2 lengths to Nasserich, followed then by Born to Dance, at a break to Mars King. Revenge on the inside, almost reaching Stony Bay. Nasserich between them, and Mars King grinding away from Yobro. Stony Bay still in front. Mars King is coming quickly, but Stony Bay all the way. Stony Bay from either Nasserich or Mars King. Then came Praise Indeed, Revenge, Yobro, Magic, and then a gap of 2 Soup Kitchen, Born to Dance, Royalty Galore, Hunter Winemaker, followed in well back in the run by Foramore, and absolute in the field was Sir Rossi.
Super Tab 1 Stony Bay, $8.20 and $3.10. 8 Nasserich, $4.30, and 4 Mars King, $1.70.
At $7.90 and $2.90. Stony Bay has won, and it's a very close go for the minors between Nasserich and Mars King. Nasserich, number 8. Yes, it's run second. Number 8, Nasserich. It's returned a dividend of $4.70. And number 4, Mars King, in third spot, has paid $1.70. 184 are the official placings. Stony Bay with a pension for this track, and obviously 2 runs back from a spell have sharpened him up for the race this afternoon. And intelligently ridden by Jay Sheehan. Looked like Revenge with the big pull on the weights would get past Stony Bay, but he stuck to his guns, the old bloke, and he's been too good. And running 2:28.62. That's beaten Nasserich's race record of 2:29.22. 2:28.62, 36.83 sectional. Trained by Gay Waterhouse, Stony Bay. Big day for Gay, the Queensland Oaks, and now the Armaguard Stayers Cup. By Dahar from In My View, Stony Bay, Tommy Smith and Mr. and Mrs. Eddie Bowers race this fella. A Bay Gelding 6 and Justin Sheehan in the saddle. Number 8, Nasserich second. An 8-year-old Chestnut Gelding by Nassapur from No Lane. Bart Cummings, Kevin Forrester. At number 4, Mars King third. He got a long way back early by Mars K from Katie's Kingdom and Jack Denham, Kevin Moses. The 4th was number 3, and that was Yobro. Here are Totes.
Racing now. Sahara Z began brilliantly off the inside gate. Celestial Choir, City Hall, and Laguna's going forward in the early part. He's keen to lead on him. He's revving him up. And Laguna's burst out of the pack to go to the lead. Here's Mr. Newmarket coming across from out wide. He's going to sit second, followed then by Sahara Z, who's third on the inside of City Hall. Celestial Choir's racing a little bit wide at the moment, followed by Scandinavia. She's back about 7th. Harvey Ladd's trapped off the track. Rodway Sea is a little bit wide. Captive's getting back. Major Victory, Old Man Saw well back in the field, and Masked Party is last of all. Laguna's the leader. 600 metres to go. They're coming onto the bend. Laguna by a length and a half on Mr. Newmarket. Sahara Z has enjoyed enjoyed a beautiful run. He's a length away third on the inside of City Hall. Then Celestial Choir. Harvey Ladd's deep on the turn into the straight. Scandinavia's angling into the clear. Now she's going to come with a rush. She's joining them pretty quickly, Scandinavia, at the 300. And it's Scandinavia sprinting up on the outside to go to the lead from Laguna. City Hall is still there. Al Mansour is pulled to the outside. He's running into it. Scandinavia's in front. Hall's gone for the Shillelagh. He drove it clear. She's a length in front of City Hall, followed by Al Mansour. But Scandinavia, she's too good for them. Yes, she's won it by a length. Scandinavia first, tight second and third. City Hall or Al Mansour, followed in by Captive running on. Mr. Newmarket was next. Further back came My Fabulous Star. Major Victory, Sahara Z. Laguna stopped at the end. Masked Party was back in the field with Rodway C. Harvey Ladd and Celestial Choir.
And the winner number 6, Scandinavia, $4.20 and $2. 13, City Hall, $3.50. 1, Al Mansour, $2.70.
6 Scandinavia, $4, $1.90. 13 City Hall to pay $3.50. 1 Al Mansour, $2.70. Daily double on 3 and 6, $28.40.
Number 6.
Wayne should be 6.13.1. They're at the barrier, Newcastle and Melbourne.
And race 7 at Moonee Valley, number 1, Dolby.
The centre on the outside, travelling forward now, Risky. Viennetta just behind those from Space Region, Dolbeat, Rules Galore, Drink Card Princess, Sweet Lady Bird, Flirty Bird, Kitty's Wish, followed on the inside by Dance Away. Star Cossack easing back as Risky takes up the running. Then the Stimulator and last of all Tatrice. Out of the straight with about 1650 metres to go and Risky goes out with a good break. Risky's out about 4 lengths in front now from Nap Hill and Space Region third, 1 then to Dolbeat. 3 further back in the race then came Viennetta running fifth, a length and a half, Rules Galore on the outside of Drink Card Princess. 2 further back in the race then came Dance Away, who got up on the inside of Sweet Lady Bird and Flirty Bird out 3 deep, followed by Kitty's Wish to Tatrice. Stimulated the inside and 2 last of all Star Cossack at the 1300 metre turn and Risky goes to the back. The pace has been pretty even out in front too. Risky by 2.5 to Nap Hill. Space Regent the Grey a half away third, 1 then to Dolbeat fourth, 2 to Viennetta running fifth, 1 then Rules Galore outside Drink Card Princess, a couple of lengths further back Dance Away. Further back to Tatrice, just in front of it would have been Sweet Lady Bird from Flirty Bird, then Kitty's Wish from the Stimulator and Star Cossack about 15 to 16 lengths off the last of all. Pace has been good now. Risky increases the tempo by 3 at the 850 turn. Second Nap Hill, 1 Space Regent, a half Dolbeat, further back 2 lengths away Viennetta. Drink Card Princess getting out wide, so's Rules Galore. Further back then Sweet Lady Bird deep around Dance Away. Then came Tatrice and further back Star Cossack taking off from Flirty Bird, Kitty's Wish and last of all the Stimulator. Risky's gone hard in front and Nap Hill grabbed it quickly. Here are the sweepers though. Viennetta out wide on the track. Dolbeat try to go with it, followed by Drink Card Princess. And here's Star Cossack putting in a run from last around the outside of Dance Away. Further back Space Region when they come up to the home tune from Rules Galore. Viennetta hit the front now from Drink Card Princess, Nap Hill. Star Cossack a length off and Dance Away behind them. At the 200, Viennetta in front. Star Cossack down the outside, looming up though. Star Cossack after Viennetta. They're clear of late out wide the Stimulator. Star Cossack took the lead from Viennetta on the inside and Dance Away and Star Cossack beats Dance Away of Viennetta third. Fourth Rules Galore from the Stimulator out deep. Then further back was Sweet Lady Bird, Flirty Bird. Behind those is Kitty's Wish from Dolbeat, Nap Hill. Well back Space Regent, Risky went at a decent clip out in the front and Drink Card Princess and last of all Tatrice.
2 Star Cossack, $7.20 and $2.80. 3 Dance Away, $2.80. 7 Viennetta, $2.30.
Number 2 Star Cossack, $6.90 and $3.10. 3 Dance Away, $2.80 and 7 Viennetta to pay $2.50. Now there could be a protest coming through in Brisbane. Hang on to your tickets there. 237 Melbourne. At Queanbeyan, the last coming up at 4:05. 1 Generation.